How to use an Instant Pot. 5 steps to healthy meals fast. When it comes to modern kitchen gadgets, the Instant Pot stands out as a multifunctional powerhouse. Loved by many people all around the world for its versatility, it combines the features of a pressure cooker, slow cooker, rice cooker, steamer, and more, all in one compact device. This magical pot promises to cut cooking time significantly while maintaining the flavors and nutrition of your food. But, like any new tool, the Instant Pot can be a bit intimidating for first-time users. Questions about setting the right pressure, choosing the correct cooking time, or simply understanding the myriad of buttons can be overwhelming. However, fear not. With the right guidance and a little bit of patience, mastering the Instant Pot can become as easy as using your old trusty stovetop pan. I'm going to help you get started, ensuring that your culinary journey with this innovative gadget is smooth and enjoyable. What is an Instant Pot? The wonders of the Instant Pot. This nifty device is more than just a pot, it's a culinary game changer. At its core, the Instant Pot is designed to pressure cook your meals, reducing the cooking time significantly. Unlike traditional stovetop methods, where you might simmer a stew for hours, with this magical pot, you can achieve the same results in a fraction of the time. When you first take a look at your Instant Pot, you'll notice the stainless steel inner pot. This inner pot is where all the cooking happens. It's durable, easy to clean, and ensures even heating. Whenever I whip up my favorite Instant Pot recipes, I always ensure to place the ingredients evenly at the bottom of the pot to ensure consistent cooking. Setting up your Instant Pot for the first time. Setting up your Instant Pot for the first time can be both exciting and a bit daunting. First things first, after unboxing your Instant Pot, you'll notice the inner pot, a shiny, stainless steel component. This inner pot is the heart of your Instant Pot, where all your delicious meals will be prepared. Before using it, rinse the inner pot with soap and water to ensure it's clean. Most Instant Pots come with a handy initial test run recommendation, often referred to as the water test, which helps you understand how the pressure builds and releases. This step is crucial as it ensures your pot is working correctly. Understanding the control panel and buttons. If you're like me, the first time you looked at the Instant Pot's control panel, you might have felt a tad overwhelmed. With all its buttons and settings, it's like staring at the cockpit of a plane. But don't fret. Once you understand the basics of each button, you'll see they're more intuitive than they first appear. The control panel is your gateway to exploring all the versatile cooking settings this wonderful appliance offers. Each button on the panel corresponds to a specific function or cooking method. Let's dive into some of the essential buttons. 1. Pressure cook. This is your go-to button for most recipes. When using this setting, you can select either high pressure or low pressure. High pressure is perfect for tougher cuts of meat that need a bit more power to become tender, while low pressure is suitable for delicate items like fish or certain veggies. One thing I've learned is always to check your recipe first, as it will guide you on which pressure setting to use. 2. Slow cook. Ever wanted to slow simmer a stew or soup? This button is your best friend. Contrary to the pressure cook setting, the slow cook function lets your dish simmer slowly, allowing flavors to melt perfectly. Think of it as the traditional crock-pot method, but within your Instant Pot. 3. Rice. This button is specially calibrated for cooking rice, taking into account the amount of liquid in the pot and the type of rice. It automates the time and pressure to ensure fluffy rice every time. Now, a word of advice. Always ensure there's enough liquid in the pot before starting any cooking process. This liquid is essential as it helps generate steam, which in turn builds the pressure inside the pot. And speaking of pressure, always pay attention to the pressure indicators on the control panel. These little indicators will let you know when the pressure inside has reached the desired level and when it has been safely released. Once you've selected your desired function, use the plus Meo's buttons to adjust the cooking time. This feature is particularly handy when you want to customize a recipe or experiment with new dishes. How to cook with the Instant Pot. Instant Pot Guide. 1. Preparing your ingredients. Before anything else, gather all your ingredients. Let's take a basic chicken stew as an example. You'll need chicken, 500 grams, diced, veggies, carrots, celery, onions 2 cups, chopped, chicken broth, 4 cups, salt and pepper, as per taste. 2. Setting up the Instant Pot. Ensure the inner pot is clean and placed correctly inside the main unit. Pour your chicken broth into the pot, followed by chicken and veggies. Distribute them evenly at the bottom. Securely place the lid on top and ensure the steam valve is closed. 3. Choosing the right setting. Navigate to the pressure cook or manual button, depending on your model. For our chicken stew, I recommend setting it on high pressure for 15 minutes. Use the plus or minus buttons to adjust the cooking time if needed. 4. Cooking process begins. Once you've set the time, the Instant Pot will take a few moments to build up the pressure inside. You'll notice it starts counting down once the desired pressure is reached. 5. Releasing the pressure. After the timer beeps, it's decision time. You can either let it release pressure naturally or use the quick release. For stews, I recommend the natural release to keep all those flavors intact. 6. Safety tips. Safety should always be your first priority. Always ensure the sealing ring is correctly placed, forming a seal between the inner pot and lid. This seal is crucial for the pressure inside to build up. Additionally, remember never to force the lid open. Wait until all the pressure is released. Instant Pot tips and tricks for beginners. Having used my Instant Pot for years, I've gathered some handy tips. For faster cooking, use the high pressure setting. Always check the bottom of the pot to ensure no food is stuck before starting. This can affect the cooking process and might even burn your food. Curious about the amount of liquid needed? A general rule is to always have at least 1 cup of liquid in the inner pot before starting the pressure cook setting. For rice dishes, I recommend rinsing your rice thoroughly before cooking. This simple step ensures fluffier rice. And remember, the rice button is your best friend here. Common mistakes to avoid. It's easy to make errors when you're starting out. Here are some I've learned from and I recommend you watch out for. Overfilling the pot. Always respect the max fill line, especially when cooking foods that expand. Forgetting the sealing ring. Your Instant Pot won't pressurize without it. Quick releasing certain foods. Foods like pasta or oatmeal can foam and clog the vent if quick released. Cleaning and maintenance tips for your Instant Pot. 1. Daily cleaning routine. After each use, it's essential to clean the Instant Pot to ensure its longevity and maintain hygiene. Start with the inner pot. This stainless steel component is dishwasher safe, or you can hand wash it with regular dish soap. The lid should be rinsed with warm, soapy water. Remember to remove the silicone ring from the lid and wash it separately, as food particles can get trapped there. 2. Deep cleaning the steam valve and vent. Over time, the steam valve and vent can accumulate food particles and residue. At least once a month, or after cooking foods that tend to splatter, like soups or pasta sauces, remove these parts and soak them in warm soapy water. Use a small brush or cloth to clean the nooks and crannies. 3. Caring for the sealing ring. The silicone sealing ring can retain odors, especially after cooking strong-smelling foods. To combat this, remove the ring and let it air out after washing. For a deeper clean, you can soak the ring in a solution of white vinegar and water. If the sealing ring begins to crack or warp, it's time for a replacement. 4. Exterior maintenance. Wipe down the exterior of your Instant Pot with a damp cloth to remove any splatters or fingerprints. Ensure the cooker is unplugged while doing this. Avoid using abrasive pads or harsh chemicals, as these can damage the surface. 5. Storage tips. When storing your Instant Pot, it's best to place the lid upside down. This allows any remaining moisture to evaporate and prevents mold growth. If you have attachments or additional components, consider storing them inside the inner pot to save space and keep everything together. Using the Instant Pot sauté function. The Instant Pot, while popularly known for its pressure cooking abilities, also boasts a versatile sauté function. In place of frying pans or flat-top grills, sauté is an alternative cooking method that does not use pressure. So, here's a quick guide on how to maximize this feature. 1. Starting the sauté mode. Begin by pressing the sauté button. The default sauté time displayed is typically 30 minutes. You'll notice the display indicates on, signaling that the pot is heating up. 2. Adjusting the temperature. Depending on what you're cooking, you might need to tweak the temperature. Use the Adjust button to cycle between less, normal, and more. These settings correlate with low, medium, and high temperatures, respectively. 3. Open lid cooking. Unlike pressure cooking, sautéing is done with the lid off, allowing you to stir and monitor the cooking process. 4. Cooking your ingredients. Once the Instant Pot indicates that it's hot, you can add your ingredients. This function is perfect for browning meat, softening vegetables, or even simmering sauces. 5. Efficient searing. Using the sauté mode to quickly sear meat locks in flavors, making your pressure-cooked meals even more delicious. 6. Stirring and monitoring. While the pot does get hot, it ensures an even distribution of heat. However, occasional stirring ensures that food doesn't stick to the bottom or burn. 7. Extending the sauté time. Though the default limit for the sauté mode is 30 minutes, if you need more time, simply wait for the cycle to complete, then activate the sauté function again. Final thoughts. Mastering the Instant Pot for beginners may seem difficult at first, but with patience and practice, even beginners can quickly learn how to use this versatile appliance effectively. Whether you're a new Instant Pot owner or guiding a friend on their cooking journey, understanding the basics can significantly improve the overall culinary experience. As you finish cooking more meals, the process becomes intuitive, and you'll soon realize the convenience and efficiency it brings to the table.